In a world where first impressions are everything, the quality of a single service can build or break a billion shillings reputation. But what happens when the masters of these crafts join forces? On the 31st March, a landmark one-day workshop brought together Mbarara's diverse service sector with a mission to create a unified service provider forum. The interim chairperson Ben emphasized that moving from informal operations to registered formal businesses is the only way to safeguard entrepreneurs during unforeseen circumstances.
So we came up with an idea after seeing that we are so much detached, and sometimes we just see services, we don't know who offers the services. We just meet at the events and we don't know ourselves, some of us. And we realized it is important to know who offers what and what and what for social networking and also for recommendations. The clients out there expect us to be knowing ourselves because they believe we are the best, and therefore it is very important. And also there were so many reasons, and among which it is coexistence. We need to see if we meet in the field, how do we work together hand in hand? If you found there's a decorator working, you the photographer, how do you speak to the decorator? How patient can you be for your colleague to finish the work as you also start your work? Some businesses, they operate informally. Whereas we need to legalize our businesses, we need to make them formal. People do businesses which are not registered. And so we thought bringing in some people within the legal department would take us through how to operate a well-registered, non-by-law business, such that tomorrow we can defend ourselves in the case of any circumstances that come up.
However, the road to seamless delivery is not without hurdles. Participants raised a red flag on the growing influence of middlemen, who often complicate the bargaining process between clients and providers, making it difficult to close fair sales.
As we have a challenge of the so-called middlemen. Somebody calls you, assumes all the powers of the event host, discusses with you the terms and conditions, and also sets the terms of the other side. And before you get to the exact event room, you get notified that whoever you are discussing with is actually not the rightful person.
It's not talk more. Of course, I knew I was going to work on Saturday. So that like, on the previous day on Friday, I was not online. Because God, you feel the Saturday is up jail. So I later went on WhatsApp. We have postponed the party because the owner died.
The chief guest, Mr. James Tweheyo, injected a massive boost into the initiative, supporting the association with 4 million shillings to kickstart its progress.
Dr. James Tweheyo, I'm now a commissioner in the Interim Electoral Commission. There are services you could be having, and there are services you don't have. So if you pattern, somebody has a video, for you have a camera, the other one has a music system, the other one have things. So if you work together, you can always earn and get to develop. Secondly, you must trust each other, but also be trustworthy and honest. If you are not honest, if you are not trustworthy, you'll do business once, twice, the third day you'll lose it. So make sure that what you do, you will develop the trust of the people. Taxation is not a problem. The problem is when you don't plan it. If you are making your charges including the tax, there is no way you can lose. But if you charge simply per se without planning for the tax and other costs anyway, it's not only the tax, the other things that tax you. If you are planning, for example, travel to go and shoot a video and you don't have transport, you don't include it in the cost, you reach there, you'll make the money and lose it in all other costs. So whenever you're planning your costs, make sure you include other subsidiary costs. That's when you can get it. The youth need to maintain their financial discipline. Just travel with the money that you need.
He urged providers to promote one another regardless of individual brand size to foster a strong local economy, marking the first official step toward a more organized professional service industry in Mbarara. Captain Pina Morris, Top Notch TV.